嗨，大家好，我是 Enzu， 欢迎回到 Kingdom Come Deliverance。今天就来准备攻打城堡了。首先要做的事情，我记得他好像叫我去找，叫什么罗巴德，有在里面吗？没有。那在后面吗？他在这里休息吗？询问一下，我要做什么呢？该怎么做？军营是个复杂的东西。像熊一样。发牢骚，把酒都喝完了。还有需要体面葬礼的烈士。抱怨的越少，对我们越好。主要的问题是什么？有听到。他似乎不太确定诶。
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But if it'll take him as long as he
会花很长时间，不能等那么久。
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
偷时机，感觉还行吗
How are you faring, Sir Robard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's a cutthroat thug lolling about
你的
my
床
bed
被
at
占
the
领
castle.
了。
At least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it
就要
ourselves
自
to
己
smoke the
把
bastard out.
城堡
I imagine Sir Divish
打掉吗
isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart too. That place is my home.
要如何光复塔尔木堡？
What's the easiest way to take back Talmberg?
The easiest way.
御林军是什么东东？
But there's no royal army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait.
有介绍一下吗？
We don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle will be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchet is wholly on target. The missiles fly as they
要看运
please.
气。
And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
哦，还有西格斯蒙德，他会回来吗？
Do you think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head? But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos,
还有
someone
别
else
人吗？
probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg.
他为有
Like
约
that
是
fellow
谁？
Pavel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like Havel and Toth in Bohemia.
看来城堡很重要哦。要如何攻破城门？
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
如何
There
攻
are
破
steps
城
from
门
the？ gate up to the walkway on the battlements.
有个楼
And I
梯，
don't know how Ishtvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram
攻
might
城
reach
锤
it, but
吗？
how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stuck up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber,
柴火
anything
木
that
板，
burns, soaked in as much pitch
烧
as
炭
possible.
工。
The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
嗯哼，哪个部分最脆弱？
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west,
北
From
部
the
和
west
西
is
部，
where we tried it and got royally fucked.
西
if you
部失
recall.
败了。
But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
那
pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyk for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had
像
all
只
his
狐
men
狸。
with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already
哦
gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him.
最精良的部队。你需要什么帮助吗？
Is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal
沥
burners.
青。
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry.
军需官。这还有什么？
Is there anything you can tell me about Talmberg's weak points?
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses. Who'd have thought that was something I'd come to regret?
好吧，
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyk for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there, there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him.
这样的话，要先你也在名单里吗？看一下，费法尔大师，还有找沥青，还有这边军需官戴维斯大人，好吧，先找费法尔大师，就在这边。
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Talmberg.
矿场工程
a
师
mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets.
要怎么
either.
帮呢？
Actually, there is a way you could help.
什么办法
Conrad？ Keyser came to Sasso recently.
康拉德吉塞尔
If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
是谁？谁？
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine.
机械
But
的
he
学
also
者。
designed siege engines.
哦，
He even took part in the siege in Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
西格斯蒙德。你不能自己
You're
做
still
吗
an？engineer, though. Couldn't you build it yourself?
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated such a machine
不
is?
知道，
What forces are at work in the contraption?
不知
If it
道
were。lucky, it wouldn't fire at all. Far more likely, it would smash itself to smithereens and kill lots of us instead of the enemy.
在西格斯蒙德毛
He
下
was with Sigismund.
It's not so straightforward. They quarreled after the battle,
哦，
after Conrad blamed their
吵
defeat
架
on
之
Sigismund.
后便反对
I
方。
suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad
布拉
being
格又
banished
在
from
哪里啊？
Prague and making a base at Betlen Castle.
放逐像罪犯一样吗？
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor
内
and a
阁的
master
议员，
engineer, so nothing quite that bad
高
befell
级
him.
工程师，
I've even heard he has a whole host of
还有很
wise
多
men with
天
him,
才
and they're
追
writing
随着
some
他
book。together.
他来这里做
What's
什
he
么？
doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help
哦
with building the
哦
monastery.，
修建修道
No doubt
院
they，had to pay handsomely to get him.
所以我要去绑架他吗？
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if
还
all
真的
else
嘞，
fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him.
说服他，
By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
好吧，我会帮
All
你
right.。I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after
建
all.
造出这个投石机，燃眉之急。之后还有什么？军需官，戴维斯，军需官，军需官，找一下军需官好了。我需要吃个饭了，先吃个饭。然后军需官这位吗？总管好像是他哎，问一下，
Good day to you.
有需要做什么？你们有没有足
How
够
we
多
doing
的
with the
食物
food?？
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you
有
short
什么缺的东西吗？
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything.
什么？
Well,
没有翻译。
to tell the truth, we don't have
说
much.
实
meat.
话，怎
They
样？
bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing
带
all
路
they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind.
肉吗？还有
Do we have any beer?
酒吗？
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone, and we've drained the local inn dry.
还喝光酒了。
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear
啤
it.
酒，
News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too.
酒馆，还有其他人吗？看一下，还有其他军需官吗？还有巴纳德大人。巴纳德大人在这边吗？
Good day to you. What do you need?
这些人有什么
How
问
are
题
the men
吗？
holding up?
They're a rabble. The out of
乌合
towners
之
are
众，
desperate to go home, and the locals have got nowhere else to go, so they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
麻
No
烦
trouble as such. It's true I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. There's nothing a couple of lasses
睡
with a
觉的
whip
士
can't
兵，
cure.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
更简单
Make
的
a
方
man
式，
simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. When they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal
草
potion
药
might
吗？
do the trick.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping
该不会
true
是
morale.
能量药剂
Christ
吧？
knows they could do with
是
something
吗
to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open.
抵抗困意的药水，你觉得怎么
How
样？
goes it, Sir Bernard?
How goes it? We're sitting here under the castle, and all day long there's folks hewing stones. My ears are ringing as if I've been struck on the head, which is just how I feel.
I felt that way too since the night of the attack.
That went horribly wrong. And even so, we were lucky. Could have gone much worse.
这样的话，之后开始，不对，还有一位，那个叫什么？那一位叫什么？戴维斯大人，他的穿着又变回来了。
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
你感觉好
How
些
do
了
you
吗？
feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told. And my shoulder's paining me.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
What flesh can be healed, perhaps. But the spirit...
心灵的创伤
Henry, can you do something for me?
What
要
does
做
it
什么
need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The
神
closest
父
was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Uzhitz. What's his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a
哦
lot，of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins.
忏悔。好吧，接下来就是开始我的工作了。从最近的开始好了。最近的是什么？找个肉，沥青，找沥青，顺便去酒馆找酒。好吧，最近的好像先去问烧炭工好了。F 这边往这边走，要找谁呢？就是之前有那个双胞胎兄弟的那里吗？哦，双胞胎，不然要找你吗？发言人
What do you need?
需要沥青，
I'm looking for some pitch for Talmberg.
已经用光
What
了。
happened to the last lot we supplied?
上次有补
I
给吗
don't？know, and it doesn't matter. Do you have any or don't you?
I do.
有人
I
买
had a
了，
buyer lined up, but it's been a while since he showed his face. What do you need it
刚刚
for?
不是有讲了吗？
Talmberg's been taken by a horde of brigands, so we're laying siege to it. We could use some pitch.
Christ blood. I hadn't heard the news. All right, it's all yours. You
还好
gave
我
us
之
a
前
hand
有
with
帮
that
金
ginger when we
杰，
needed it, and if it's for Sir Divish, I know my duty. If
那
you
个人
want
为
to
什么要
haul
在
it
那
away
里一直旋
yourself,
转？
feel free.
他
Or
好
I can
显
get
眼哦。
someone to deliver it to you.
Thank you. God bless you.
等一下，所以我要去，既然都来了，那就去酒馆看看好了。喂，到了，酒馆，要找老板吧？
Welcome, Henry.
安德鲁吗？安德鲁。
Jesus Christ be praised.
你能不能往塔尔木堡那里运些酒？
Andrew, there's no more beer in Talmberg, and the soldiers are starting to grumble. Can't you send some there?
I could. There's nothing in it for me.
你做生意的时候得缴税，对吧？
Just as a matter of interest, who do you pay your taxes to?
You're saying I should be paying to Talmberg, told Sir Divish? When Sir Havel of Waldeck was the master, I managed to wriggle out of it. Nobody's come collecting since.
Well, right now, there are 3 noblemen camped by Talmberg, one of whom might be very interested to learn about all the tax you owe. I imagine he might want to get it in the form of beer.
When you put it like that,
终于
I have got a
有
few
酒了吧？
beers I could send over. I won't lose out to them. They'd always spoil if I kept them longer, and I'd have to throw them away.
Just remember, if you poison them, they'll hang you for it.
Those soldiers would drink it up long before it has time to go off. And what's more, what with all that cabbage being eaten, it wouldn't occur to anyone the shits came courtesy of the beer. I'll have them loaded up right away and taken there. And give their lordships my regards. Tell them I'm sending my best beer as a gift. Why the devil shouldn't I get some goodwill out of this at least?
果然，这就是现实。你怎么看塔尔木堡被偷袭的事情？为什么会问他们这个问题？不懂。再看一下。所以说，酒的事情，这样算成功还是失败啊？不懂。怎么看被偷袭的
What
事
do you
情
think？ about Talmberg being attacked?
What do I think? That as long as decent
逃
people
税
live in peace, I can talk my way out of paying taxes. I don't care who my liege lord is.
Well, this new lord never forgets a man who fails to pay him a single groschen, and the poor probably go straight to the gallows for it.
That's terrible news, especially for us. Poor folk.
他反应好好
I
笑
hope。you'll drive him out of here so fast he'll shit himself, or hang him from the tallest Talmberg tree.
People usually shit themselves when that happens too.
All to the good. A nice bit of manure and everything blossoms.
先这样子。话说他训练是训练什么？喝酒吗？斧头？好吧。这样接下来还要去其他地方找。还要去拉迪亚茨克吗？好吧，先去拉迪亚茨克，就这样绕一圈回去好了。绕一圈回去，这边好像有人可以询问药剂，应该是草药师吧？问一下，能让人保持清醒的药
I need
水。
something to keep our soldiers awake. Do you know of anything that might help?
I do know of a concoction to ward off sleep. I can teach you how to make it if you like.
但是有
But
很
I
多
need
很多
enough
的
for
人
at least 100 people.
I can't help you with that. You'll have to brew up a bit at a time as it's needed. So, do you want to do it or not?
教我吧。鸡血药剂吗？鸡血药剂用别的方法拿到药剂。鸡血药剂，好像没看到。奇怪，还有没有其他方式呢？训练什么？采药？采药可以训练吗？
Certainly.
这个可以训练。
All right, but it'll cost you.
先付钱。
Now, pay close attention.
炼金，这有炼金台吗？看一下鸡血药剂到底是。没有看到啊，该不会是雄鹿之血药剂吧？难道是雄鹿之血药剂吗？好像不太容易耶，这下麻烦大了。这个药剂，先出发看看。需要装备一下。
Jesus, look.
找他看看吗？我需要帮助。
Again? Such trying times we live in.
有何所求？
So what is it you need?
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people.
救救他们。
To ask if the monastery might send someone to help.
Sadly, I can't assist you. I have many needy folk right here requiring my constant care. I can't just leave them.
我现在这里帮你呢。
What if I helped you out here? You'd have more free time, and there's a wounded nobleman at Talmberg who needs a proper physician.
Yes, then I'd be willing to go. But
这里
not
的
until
任务吗？
everything has been put to rights here first.
Very well. Where should I start?
Talk to your hunker.
哦，不会
She knows
吧？
what's needed.
该不会是之前接的那一堆任务吧？是这样吗？是之前接的那一堆吗？
Tell me more about the situation here.
看来
That's all I need to know.
看来有点难。
Another one that's going to be taken.
康拉德吉塞尔。
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Kieser?
And what do you want from the old buzzard? Never mind. What do I care? It's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery.
康拉德吉塞尔，院子里，院子里。
Oh, come on. What are you trying on here?
二班吗？
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
吉塞尔大师住在这里吗？
Indeed. The world-renowned Conrad Kieser.
地球人都知道的。
If not yet, then soon. Our Master
聪明绝
Kieser is a
顶。
mastermind. You wouldn't believe the things he comes up with. You'll be hearing more of him, you mark my words.
一脸懵逼。
I need to speak to him.
Oh, really? Whatever for?
找他做什么？我是他的学
I'm a
生。
fellow thinker, and I'd like to discuss my hypotheses with Master Kieser.
And what ones would those be exactly?
讨论什么呢？
Stronghold construction.
要塞的建设。
I have this new idea for building, and a chat with the master would be very valuable.
That sounds important.
哦，
Come on in. The master's inside.
还蛮好糊弄
Here's
的
the。key.
还蛮好糊弄的嘛。你就是大师吗？你吗？大师是你。人呢？
By the horn of Joshua, you startled me.
不是你叫我进来的吗？
I thought you were urban. What do you want?
有什么事？有什么事？
Sir Tobias Fayfar, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fayfar?
费
Tobias
费法
Fayfar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two.
城堡沦陷
The
了。
castle's been taken.
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fayfar has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's.
为什么不
But
能离
that
开
can't？ be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
为什么？为什么不能离开？
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little,
批
more
评
than a little critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too
哦，所以
secure
你是
in
因为
Prague.
布拉格
So
不
I
不安
left.
全
Perhaps left is the
哦
wrong，word.
还是
Some
被
might
放逐的
say。I was banished. In any case, I went to Bettelern Castle.
所以你被软
They
禁。
locked you up in Bethlem.
Not quite. It's a royal
Oh.
castle. They
很
leave
大
me
自
to my
由。
own devices there. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus and a band of able assistants. Although I have lost quite a few of my patrons thanks to all this unrest.
嗯，所以你在沙
Why
少
are
做
you
什么？
here in Sasa?
To be honest, I need
需
the
要
money.
钱。
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself.
研
It's
究
to
需要资
fund
金。
my opus. That's why I agreed to help with
Oh.
the construction of the monastery. So you see, I can't simply take my leave.
是因为这样子。你在
What is it
研
you're
究什
working
么？
on, sir?
Belli Fortis. A
战
great
争
book
堡
of
垒。
war machines and weapons. My opus magnum, my legacy. All you have seen here are but snippets of my great work. Mark my words. One day, our whole world will be run by machines
预
and
言家。
inventions not yet dreamed of.
Of course.
科学家。
Any day now, they'll plow our fields and milk our
没错，实现了。
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking aloud about things for battle.
我能帮你
Could
逃
I
跑吗
help？you escape, perhaps?
Who says I won't?
不
But
想
you
跑
said。you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my word I'd help with the building of the monastery here. And my word is my bond. I have no intention of sneaking away like some criminal.
嗯，你在为谁
Who
工
do you
作？
work for here?
My contract is with the abbot himself, but I discussed the work details with
卡雷
Carol,
尔
the monastery's master builder.
见到大师就不能被说
Couldn't
服
Carol
吗
be？ persuaded somehow? After all, the defense of the province is at stake.
I realize that, but Sasa Monastery has always kept its neutrality. What's more, the
说到
abbot
院院
isn't
长
here at present, and without his permission, Carol won't be persuaded. But I might have another idea.
主意
What do you suggest?
Carroll received his commission in writing.
找
If
到
you
他，
found it, we could, well, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
这样好吗？
Curiously interesting idea.
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know I was gone.
我要怎么才能拿到
How do
呢
I？get my hands on the commission?
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get
住
it
所
quickly and put it back before he notices it's gone. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carroll usually goes to the tavern
卡
to
雷尔
play
吗？
dice. He's fond of his dice. Maybe you can take advantage of that somehow.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
怎么觉得难度有点高？他要入夜，那我先去把肉拿回去好了。肉在都要给谁？给你吗？
God be with you, Henry.
交谈。
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
我带来
I
肉。
brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
确认。
That's the lot.
Good. Well, thanks very much. And when you've got more, feel free to stop by. You won't be unwelcome. Oh, yes, and here's a little something for the trip.
我弄到
I'll
酒了。
arrange some beer for you from the local tavern.
You're a proper treasure, you are. I'm gonna put a word in about how well you look after us. Like your own kith and kin.
沥青是要交给他吗？问一下。好像是诶，那就交给他好了。
The charcoal burners nearby have some stocks of pitch they'll let us have.
That's handy. Sir Rubard will be pleased. What little we had left was running out, and he was getting worried.
Well, he can stop worrying.
Good. I'll get someone to take care of it.
沥青，然后完成的事情多很多了。接下来能做的事情就是找神父，先去找神父看看。可现在有点晚了，感觉到那边的时候好像人都在睡觉了。或者是卡雷尔，所以要去找卡雷尔吗？好困扰哦。卡雷尔，这个地方吗？在楼上吗？先把一些东西脱掉，先穿成这样。偷东西。佣金。不会被抓到吗？或说他跑去哪里了？为什么没看到那个人？哦，跑去那个，看一下，委任状。赌博或抢劫， 一下。近照的，只用这个可以吗？
Hey, you. It's forbidden to walk at night here
Oh.
without a light.
要带火把，差点又该不会跑去睡觉了吧？
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
我搞到委任
I've
状
got
了，
that commission.
Not so loud. For heaven's
讲太大声了吗？
Show it here. The very thing. Go to the
杀少的
Sasau
抄写
scribe
员，
and say to him, the fox isn't half
胡
as
者
clever
致富
as
之
he
物，
thinks. Then he'll do as you ask.
Is that a password?
Just so. He insists on it. Don't forget to repeat it verbatim and aloud.
大声
All
说一
you
遍。
have to do is take the new document to Carol and tell him a messenger brought it.
All right.
好吧，
But most importantly, do it quickly and put the commission back immediately. Carol's no fool. If he can't find it, he'll put 2 and 2 together when you bring him the new document, and the game will be up.
哦，抄写员在睡觉了吗？在睡觉了耶，可以叫他起来帮我做事吗？
I have a message for you.
有条信息，刚刚是哪一句啊？
The fox is cleverer than the ferret.
What?
不是这句。
The fox is cleverer
than you? What in heaven's name are you
不是吗？
blabbering about?
Conrad Keyser sent me.
Why the hell didn't you say so?
That sod. He deliberately lied to me to make me look stupid.
Well, never mind. What do you want?
I've got this document here, and I need to have a different one drawn up with
签名和印章
the。same signature and seal.
So Conrad is still up to his old tricks. Give him my greetings. Let's see it then. All
一个
right.
小时，
Give me an hour. And I hope I won't have problems on your account.
把他从半夜挖起来。半夜挖起来工作，在房子里应该不用点火吧？太早关门了，我还没出去耶。要等他吗？
What is it?
等一下，
Hey! Are you serious?
你要睡觉了吗？文件弄好了吗？
Here you are. And pass on my best to the old dragon.
终于完成了，想说他一直要跑掉。把书放回去。他应该没在家吧？他在家吗？悄悄的过去，在睡觉。 先把东西放回去，在哪里？这个，然后任务是什么？你可以选择偷他的东西。先让我去睡个觉，有点累。睡1个小时存一下档，应该没关系吧？还是直接喝药水存档？你谁？哦，你才是卡雷尔！哇，差点就被抓到了！在这边吗？他这样好像没穿裤子哦。为什么穿那么紧身的裤子？还那个颜色。
A messenger brought a dispatch for you.
急报。
Permission to leave Sasau? How very convenient for you.
The hand of fate.
命运的安排。
We'll see what fate brings. I have an authorization letter of my own from the abbot, and if your letter of patent is fake, you'll be in trouble.
你可就麻烦大了，跟我走。这是我看过移动速度最快的。
My very words. The neighbors are missing 2 hands already.
Could have been a weasel.
看那件裤子的颜色真的好特别哦，太肤色了，太肤色了。我要在这边等吗？还是要跟着他走？跟着他走吗？如何？
Well, it goes against the grain, but the seal and signature are genuine.
所以呢，看一下，所以的可以吗？可以吗
Conrad may leave.
He can. The letter of patent is genuine, and when the abbot commands.
Wonderful. I'll tell him.
太好了。哈哈，完成，真是好多事情啊！交谈。
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come!
What? Who is? Carol said you can leave and...
什么？
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the
又怎么
door!
了？
Not now!
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
怎么了？
They're after me!
谁？
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund's people,
See?
of course!
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis.
嗯？
Now
怎么那么
he's
突然？
decided to pay me back. What am I to do?
为什么我觉得有人来
What
杀你
makes
了
you？ think someone's after you?
When I was on my way to Sasau, I saw Baron
寇斯
Pekar
特莱
in
茨
Austerlitz. He was with Sigismund on the crusade, as was I.
培沙
Now
男
I'm
爵
told he was seen at the local tavern.
在
And
酒
a
馆
stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night. My God, there are signs someone was trying to force the door. They're after me, Henry. The Lord preserve
所以
me.
所以要
They want to kill
他好
me.
激动，那我要怎么办？我会去调查一下的
Take。it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to him. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
I don't know. What if he sneaks past you?
He won't, I promise.
躲在
I'll
院
hide
子
in the
里。
garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll catch him.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide
所以
well
我
If he sees you, he
要
won't come.
躲在院子里。入夜后擒拿刺客，太突然了吧？怎么那么多事情？突然啊！入夜后，陪杀的情报，陪杀的情报要怎么调查？哦，你就是陪杀，
God be with you.
您就是陪杀大人吗？
I would. With whom do I have the pleasure?
你是哪位？
Henry of Skalitz.
And what do you want from me, Henry of Skalitz?
想知道
To ask why you've come to Sasau.
怎么会来到沙少呢？
I see. On business, of course.
And
做
who is
生
it
意。
you're doing business with?
Why don't you ask about
我
my
的客户
mistresses
是我自
instead?
己的事情，
My trade partners are my own private concern.
是这样吗？
Right, that'll be everything.
As the master instructs.
一定要感觉好像一定要说那句话的感觉，是这样吗？是不是一定要说那句话？
Stay away from Master Keyser.
Keyser? Conrad Keyser? Why should I want anything to do with him?
为什么要找
So
他？
he doesn't need to worry about you.
Worry?
是吗？
Good Lord, no. Why, we were friends.
他感觉好
That'll
像
be everything.
As the master
他的表情感觉有点邪恶，这样是对的吗？现在就只要等入夜后，那我要先做什么？记得我还有很多有的没有的任务。入睡，好吧。睡觉存档之后就去帮助难民，睡1个小时。之后，
Tell me more about the situation here. All right, that's all I need to know.
我尽力
How are
了
the。sick and wounded faring? I don't think there's anything more I can do for them.
I know. And you helped the best you could. All we can do now is pray for the souls of the departed.
为逝者祈祷。没有接骨，因为他已经消失了。完成，这样你愿意跟我走了吗？需要帮
Come to
助。
ask for help.
Again? Such trying times will.
Their
跳
lordships.
过，跳过，
These are tragic times.
没有事做了。
Fortunately, I've only a little work
可以了
left to do here, so I'll gather my things and set off for Tonberg.
Thank you, Father. May God reward you 1,000 times.
所以他之后会自己移动吧。好像听到什么声音。哦，那里有个人。那是谁？ 嗯，你是谁？交谈。
You can't get away from me.
What?
你为什么会跑来这里？
Silence! For God's sake, I caught you in the middle of an assassination attempt.
Assassination? What are you on about?
You told me to my face you were here purely for business, that Master Keezer had no reason to fear you, and then I catch you sneaking up to his door.
Keezer? He's living here in the monastery.
装傻。
Well, yes. Right here in this house.
不要装傻哦。
It's all a terrible mistake. I've a long-standing arrangement with the custodian here, Sir Sebastian von Berg. I supply him with salt and spices, and I've come to realize how he's been cheating me repeatedly.
可是为什么要半夜才来
for a while and still has legs. So I wanted my money back, that's all. I've no quarrel with Conrad.
是这样吗？我不相信你。
I don't believe a word you say.
Well, sorry, but I'm telling the truth. I suppose there's nothing to be done about it, unless you intend to skewer me on the spot. But if it will help you sleep better, I'll stop creeping around here at night and find some other way to deal with the custodian.
不是你吗？看，我记得那一边的路好像也有人。诶，门突然开了诶。嗯，没开。记得这边刚刚有人过来，是我的错觉吗？刚刚好像有人跑来这边的样子啊，消失了。嗯，真的不是吗？跟他交谈，所以我接下来要做什么？交谈。交谈。
Well, did you find anyone?
找到了。
I did.
And?
You needn't fear. I kept watch the whole night and nothing happened. A few folk passed by, but nobody dangerous.
没人像坏人
What
吗？
about Pekka? Are you saying he has no malicious intentions?
None. He's just doing some trade with the custodian.
是这样吗？其实我一直很
That's
怀
what
疑。
brought him to where you were.
Well, if you're sure, but I'd still rather lie low for a while.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
所以他要出门了吗？我要跟着他，确保他安全。你也太随性的就要出去了吧？你出去的也太随性了吧？你都不怕遇到坏人吗？我还是跟着你好了，省麻烦。 总算回来了。
You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
有账要
Not entirely.
有账要算
I'm
算
done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
结果是什
Badly,
么？
my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into
不能逼他
submission.
们投降，只能攻入大
To
门。
break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days.
几天即可。
And I can supply, for example, Roquetta to sweep the foe from the battlements.
他好像很兴奋。
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Roquetta are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the
标枪。
bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them.
他太喜欢工程武器了。
I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
把投石机架到他面前。那么，接下来看一下，看一下，还要找神父，还要做药水。这个工作真的好多。最后是找神父咯。好吧，先去找神父。感觉应该要吃个饭才行。这里有饭吗？诶，这是谁？
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
诶，等一下，你这家伙是跟过来的吗？
Don't move a muscle.
There's one of those bastards!
You there! Stop! Don't move a finger.
诶，等一下，为什么要打我？
You'll have to answer.
为什么要打我？是你们，不是你们攻击他的吗？
We have harsh punishments for such violence.
You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
我被委任秘密任务。
Look, I can't tell you anymore.
失败了。好吧，付钱。
Oh well, what can I do? Here you are.
You've purged yourself before the law, but I'll be keeping an eye on you.
明明就你们打他，我才打的。我是为了你们好哎。不过他为什么会跟过来啊？你也太夸张了，直接跟过来。有这么需要？有这么需要这样子吗？这好像蛮值钱的。他的东西都好值钱哦。 把它剪一剪，之后费法尔大师。
God bless you. What troubles you?
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here.
你先来了。
You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that trebuchet. That I guarantee you.
Just one thing. If we should send
暗
you
号
somewhere and tell you to give some
暗号
password about a fox or some such, well, you should take it with a grain of salt.
Password? Fox?
我会注意的。
All right. I'll bear it in mind.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you, and the men will be too when the assault starts. Fine work. You've certainly saved many lives. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look in my trunk.
你的箱子
You might find something there you can use.
Thank you.
你的箱子，你的箱子在哪里？这个吗？意大利头盔，护手。
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
哈哈。护手吗？接下来去北部看看吧。吃完饭又练剑。
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
我需要你的帮
There's
助。
something I need from you, Father Godwin.
Is there, my son? How can I help?
There are a lot of dead and wounded at Talmberg, and no one to make the
需
sign
要
of the cross on the
您为他
floor.
们送行。
I'd like to help, but sadly I simply can't. My own parishioners are watching me closely, and if I make just one false move, they'll have the bishop down on my back.
不能离开吗？
Divish himself.
If he wants me, let him come and speak to me himself. But I'm not going anywhere. It's your fault I have to live with a sword dangling over my head.
是我的错。
Don't think I've forgotten it.
I never forced you to do anything. And just because I didn't help you out, you're denying God's forgiveness to innocent strangers.
How dare you? Do you think I'd stoop to such pettiness? My reasons are honorable.
All right, I understand. So why don't
什
you
么？
turn it round on them?
怎么那么突然？
Why don't you say you'll go to Talmberg because it's the right thing to do and your Christian duty, even though you might be shot in the process, like that saint?
Sebastian. That might help, I suppose. But tell me the truth. Is the air really thick with arrows?
It is a siege, but all the camps are well out of range, so you don't have to worry about
不
that.
用担心
Well,
生
see
命
how
安
the
全。
martyrdom angle works, and then I'll go. At least getting out of here for a while will give me a break from all those judgmental looks. To forgive is human, damn it! Or is it to err that's human? I can never remember.
这么突然？你会用剑？
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. Reminder of my youth and
纪念
days
逝
gone
去
by.
的青春
It，helps keep me in good form.
太有趣了。这样他应该又完成一项任务了。然后需要找个，这里有药草师吗？有炼金台，有没有地方可以买到薄荷啊？有没有地方可以买到薄荷？还是哪里可以找到薄荷之类的？这样的话，剩下一个任务，需要薄荷的这个还没办法解。去看一下我箱子里有多少东西，顺便吃个饭。暂时先到这边好了。哦，还有很多薄荷。先这样吧。接下来看一下，等待投石机造好。然后，那期间就来制造药剂。就先这样吧。今天处理好多事情，之后应该等待就差不多了。那我今天就先玩到这边喽。如果任何想对我说的话，可以在影片下方留言给我。谢谢大家收看，我们下支影片再见，拜拜。